The vast expanse of space stretched out before Commander Cale Yor, his fingers poised lightly over the control panel of the Spectre, the most advanced stealth vessel in the fleet. The quiet hum of the ship's engines was the only sound in the dark, empty void. For all its technological superiority, the Spectre was a predator, and the Aegis was its prey. They had been tailing the ship for hours, an unmarked vessel with an unusually quiet crew. Cale didn't believe in coincidence. He knew they were hiding something. The Aegis had ventured far out of known space, and in a galaxy teeming with secrets, such anomalies were never accidental. It was only a matter of time before the right opportunity presented itself. Target locked, his first officer Tora said with a smooth, calculated voice. Cale nodded, his eyes narrowing. The Aegis had slipped into their grasp. No one had noticed. Their approach, not yet. Their cloaking system, nearly flawless, kept them undetectable even by the most advanced sensors. It was almost too easy. But the Aegis was a formidable ship, well-equipped, highly trained. This wouldn't be a standard raid. Engage, Cale ordered, his tone cold. The Spectre fired the first shot, sending a pulse of energy that collided with the Aegis's shields. The ship rocked under the force, but the shields held, stronger than expected. Shields are holding, Tora reported. Cale's grip tightened on the controls. They had known the Aegis would fight back, but the real game wasn't about raw firepower. It was about breaking them, drawing out their weaknesses, and exposing them for what they were. The enemy ship was quick, moving with unnerving precision as it tried to fight back. But Cale had anticipated this. The Spectre remained just out of range, always out of sight, as if it were a shadow that crept closer with every passing second. They couldn't see him, but he could see them. Another pulse shot past. This time it grazed the Aegis's engine array, sending a shockwave through the hull. The game had only just begun. Prepare the disruptors, Cale ordered, leaning forward. His plan was simple. Destabilize their cloaking tech and draw them into a battle of attrition. The Aegis was strong, but they couldn't run forever. Everyone had a breaking point. Disruptors online, Tora confirmed, flicking switches. The moment the Spectre unleashed the pulse, a ripple of static surged through the darkened vacuum, causing the Aegis's stealth systems to flicker. For the first time, Kyle saw the Aegis, AOE, sleek formidable vessel and its crew, fighting to keep control. They were good. Too good. Engage full throttle. Let's force them into a mistake, Cale said, his voice sharper now. The Spectre surged forward, closing the distance. His target was now vulnerable, exposed in the vastness of space. It was only a matter of time before the final shot was fired. But the Aegis wasn't done yet. In a flash, it executed an unexpected maneuver, diving straight toward the uncharted planet below. Cale's heart raced. This wasn't just an escape. It was a calculated risk, one that would leave him in their wake if he wasn't careful. Follow them, he barked, slamming his fist on the console. Do not lose them. The Spectre followed. But the Aegis's sheer audacity left Kyle momentarily stunned. The gravitational pull of the planet's moon bent the path, but he wouldn't let them slip away. Not now. But then the Aegis disappeared, lost in the shadows of the moon. Cale's breath held in the seconds that followed. He should have known they would try to escape. He should have predicted that they would use the planet's gravity to shake him off. Where are they? Tora whispered, eyes darting across the console. The Spectre's sensors hummed, searching for any trace of their target. But there was nothing. Silence again. They had vanished. Cale's gaze hardened as he leaned back, watching the cold expanse of space through the viewport. The hunt wasn't over. The Aegis had evaded them for now, but Cale was no stranger to persistence. They would come back, and when they did, the Spectre would be waiting. This encounter was only the beginning.